Hi there guys, and welcome to video number 161. This one is on congruent triangles. The keywords are congruent and hypotenuse. So congruent means the same size and the same shape. We've done congruency before at grade 2, but this is grade 5 stuff. We're kind of proving congruency here. And a hypotenuse is the longest side on a right angle triangle. It's the one that is opposite the right angle. So to prove that two triangles are congruent, you must be able to show one of four things. Okay, the first thing is three sides are the same, which would be referred to as SSS. The second thing that you could use to prove congruency is that two angles and a corresponding side are the same. So angle, angle, side. Okay. Number three, two sides and the included angle, all right, are the same. So side, angle, side, SAS. And number four, the right angle, the hypotenuse, and a side are the same. Okay, and that means, or RHS stands for right angle, hypotenuse, and side. Okay, any one of those four things will prove congruency. And be careful when choosing condition of congruency that suits, and always state therefore congruent at the end of your question. Okay. But first we're going to look at number one. So following pairs of triangles are congruent tells us they are already congruent. State the condition that proves this. So we just need to look at, is it number one, number two, number three, number four? Is it SSS, AAS, SAS, or RHS? Right? And this one is fairly obvious, I would hope. All right, you got a straight edge here. All right, a straight edge here, 15 centimeters, 9 centimeters, 9 centimeters, 13 centimeters, 13 centimeters. Okay, so that is side, side, side. All the sides are exactly the same on both the triangles. Okay, so we would state that S, S, S. Okay, you could write side, side, side if you wanted to, but S, S, S will be fine. Okay, and that might be something, a multiple choice one, where you have to circle which one of the things that satisfies the condition of congruency. Blech. Anyway. Now this one, B, slightly more complicated because it looks like it's been flipped, and that's okay. We're allowed it to be a flipped image. That's all right, not a problem. We've got a 47-degree angle in between two side lengths, okay? And this one is in meters, or the side lengths are in meters, but the equivalent is on the original or first triangle here, right, in centimeters. It doesn't matter, right? They are the same measurement. 0.8 meters is 80 centimeters, and 2 meters is 200 centimeters. Okay, so this triangle is congruent to this one. All right, what's the condition that states that they are the same? Well, if you look through the list I've got here, two sides and an included angle. Okay, two sides and an included angle. That means the angle that's between the two sides, right? The one that's included. So it's that one. It's SAS, side, angle, side. Okay, because the angle there is between the two side lengths that are the same. That's a nice way of remembering that one. Okay, let's have a look at the second question. So there's another type of problem you might be given in the exam papers. I can't speak in this video for some reason. What's going on? Shown are four triangles. Which pair are congruent? Which pair? So there's only one pair that's congruent. Is it A and B? Is it A and D? Is it C and B? Whatever, right? So we're going to have to say Y as well. I probably should have written state Y or something like that. Anyway, they've all got 45 and 75 degree angles in. Okay. So that's something. But it's all about where that side is. Okay, so if we look at that side, 3.2 centimeter length, okay, it's opposite the 75 degree angle here. Is there another one where it's opposite a 75 degree angle? Well, here it's opposite this angle that we haven't actually been given, all right, in B. In C, it's opposite the 45 degree angle. And in D, yes, it is. It's opposite the 75 degree angle, okay, which is good. That means that this one, A, is congruent to D. Okay, which pair are congruent? A and D. Okay, and the reason why, if we did have to state that, which in this one doesn't say we have to, if we did, it would be two angles and a corresponding side. Right, you've got to be careful choosing that corresponding side. It's the one that's opposite the same angle, which was that 75 degree one. Right, and if you notice, that's the 45. That's opposite the one we don't know. Okay, and yeah, it makes sense. So if we had to state a reason, we would say the reason is, or the condition of congruency is AAS, an angle, and a side, but it's got to be that corresponding side. All right. So be careful with that one. That's a tricky one. Now moving over to the third question. In the diagram below, AB is parallel to EF. AE and BF intersect at point C. Prove that ACB and ECEF are congruent. Give reasons for your answer. Well, what are all these things? AB is a straight line. Let's look at the diagram. There it is, right? We can see the length of that straight line is 130 centimeters. AE here to here, it's another straight line, and BF, B to F, another straight line, intersect at this point C. All right, I'll just put a little blob on C. Okay, and ABC is a triangle, CEF is a triangle. Okay, and we've got to give reasons for our answer or prove that they are congruent to one another. Now this is, and here's some little notation on here. This is really important you understand this notation. I've done it in previous videos. This means parallel. These two lines are parallel to one another. Okay, so this is angles in parallel lines going on here. We've got this Z angle, all right? So there's our Z angle, meaning that this angle here, BAE, I'm going to write down angle BAE is equal to angle, because it doesn't say what they are, right? But we know they're equal to each other, is equal to angle AEF, okay? All right, they are equal to one another because they are alternate. And alternate angles are equal, okay? And that is something you learned in the angles and parallel lines problems. And it follows then that this angle here, if I just shade that one in, right, is the same as this angle here for the same reason. Okay, we just need to use correct notation and state that. So angle ABF, you could call it ABC if you wanted to, but ABF is the same as EFB. Okay, and that's because they are alternate. Okay, so two angles there. And then what we've also got is a side length. So AB is equal to FE. Okay, 130 centimeters, 1.3 meters, same thing. Okay, so they are equal to each other. And there's our proof of congruency, these three things. Okay, so we've got an angle, and a side. Okay, so therefore congruent, and then we can state angle, side to go along with that, just to firm up absolutely everything that we've said there. Okay, I hope all of that makes sense to you. I hope that you are happy with this topic now you've watched this particular video. It's about knowing those four kind of abbreviations of things. Give it a practice. Have a go. Yeah, once you've had a go, you'll feel a lot better about it. Continue to improve. Look after one another. Look after yourselves. Take care. Once again, like and subscribe. Do all that stuff. Right? Bye-bye now. Take care. Bye. Thanks. Go on. Ta-da.